Alright guys, welcome back to the course. In this video, we are going to create our very first AI art by using Midjourney from the scratch level to the entire finalized version of it. Along with, we will also discuss all of the different options that you will get, such as upscaling and the variation options provided by the Midjourney. So without a further ado, let's get started. Here we can see these are some of the art pieces that we have created in our previous time. And this is the last one which we have created, which is fish on moon. Okay, so now we are going to give our very first command, which is we can write slash imagine and just select this prompt. And then we have to write Ninja Turtle and hit your enter key. If you want, you can just write anything else. But in my case, I'm just showing you with this example of Ninja Turtle. Now we have to wait for a minute, and within a minute, it is creating all the AI art for us. Here we can see the process has already started. Within few seconds, it turned to the 31st or 31%, now 62%. And I will say that less than 30 seconds, it has created this art piece for us. Alright, so it created these little cute Ninja Turtles. Now we have to decide that which one is the one with which we want to go ahead and develop it further to upscale it. So in my case, the fourth one is not that good. This is the hairs are just like trash. I don't like it. The first two are good, but in my experience, the second is good. Now below, if we see, we have these different options like U1, U2, U3, and U4. Here, U1 stands for this image and U stands for upscale. So if we want to upscale the first one, we have to just click on U1, but in our case, it is U2. So just click on this button of U2 and now we can see a new command has been given or the new job is started, which is upscale image #2 with Ninja Turtle. Alright, so now we can see our job has started. And it will take basically 1 or 2 minutes to upscale our image that we have selected. Simultaneously, we can add other images if we want to upscale. And currently we can see the upscaling process has been started. But until it is upscaling, what we can do here is let us explore this option. This option basically allows you to just run the first command again. It means we have given the command of Ninja Turtle. So if we click on this thing, all the 4 options that it created for us are now discarded, and again this job is created where we will get a completely new result for our text irrespective of all of these 4. So this is what these little arrow will help you. It is basically resetting the default results and providing you new results based on your command. Below, if we can see, this image is now rescaled, and if we compare it to this one, we can see it is not that good. But here in this image, they have added a lot of details such as reflections on the ground, shadow are clearly visible, or the reflection of this turtle is visible. And along with that, the background blur is also awesome. Eyes and the skin details are good. And if you want to download this image, just right click on it and save image. And this image will be saved to your desired location. So this is how easy it is to create an image. Okay, so this is one of the images that it has upscaled based on our command. And if we see below, we will get other options also like make variations, light upscale, redo. If you want to redo the upscale, then you can select this option and it will basically upscale the same image but with different method, and it will provide you different result. So let's try it out and wait for a few minutes. This job is started. Similarly, here we have these options of V1, V2, V3, and V4. What this thing basically provide you is the U stand for upscale, but here this option will provide you the variations of a specific image. So here if we select V2, then it will provide you 4 different variation of this image. Or you can get the images that are similar looking to the second image that we have selected, and it started creating the process for us. And this job is currently in progress, so wait until it completes. Currently we can see both of the jobs are happening simultaneously and this one is completed. So if we see all of these four images, we can clearly see all of these fours are variation of this second image. So this is what all these V1, V2, V3 and V4 options are for. If you want to generate more variation of a specific image, that you can select that particular number and generate more variation. And below, if we can see, this new upscaled version is ready here. And if we compare between these two upscaled versions, we can see this image is a little bit different, and the second version of upscaled has a lot more details on the clothing. Here it added this pattern on the clothing and much more things. The colors is changed, this thing is changed, and if we compare them side by side, we will see a lot of things are changed. So this option, which is detailed upscale redo, it basically allows you to entirely redo all of the upscaling process. And it will add another kind of details that are different in different cases. Each time you press this button of detailed upscale redo, it creates different varieties of details and add them to your existing image that you want until you are satisfied with the final result. Similarly, here we have this option of make variation. If you click on this option, then based on this image, this bot is going to create specific variations for it. So until the image is creating here, if you notice, you will get all of these emojis to rate the result so that it will help the bot to be more efficient in generating high quality content. Here we will give it a like so that algorithm or the bot know that it is a good result. Below, if we see, we can see 4 new variations are generated right here. So based on the specific image here, we can see the composition, the subject is in the middle and it has all this space around it. Similarly, it has generated new variations for the specific image. And here, what I like is this thing, which is again U2. It has more details and the shape of the turtle is perfect and more like a warrior and a ninja. Other turtles are also good, but this one is what I want to develop further. So here I can select upscale the second image, and this command is again upscaling it. The other options that you have here is beta upscale redo. So this option uses the algorithm which is called a future algorithm. It means it is still in development and still in the process of developing and attaining to its final state, but it is just experimental. So if you want to get some really amazing results, but really undecided and random results based on your current images, then you can also use this option of beta upscale redo. It totally depends on your own thing. You just have to try out all these different options and see which works out best for you. Because in the previous version of this Midjourney bot, which is V3, this option of detailed upscale works better than the beta upscale. But in this case, we don't know how, but now it is changed completely and all these things are really changing. Here we can see our command is successfully completed and this image is upscaled and it has a lot of different details. Our previous result was this one, where the reflections, background blur and the detailings of the clothes are good, but this time it gives a cartoonistic characters, and above here you can see the lightings is also added, the details are good, and this is the final thing that we wanted. It looks more like a character or the animated character that I desired for. Once your thing is final, what you can do is you can apply this thing which is light upscale redo, because currently if you save this image and see its resolution, for my eyes it is not looking pixel perfect in resolution. So we can just select light upscale redo. It is basically going to upscale the resolution, adding more details and give you a better version of this image. As you can see right here, the process is starting and let's see what it creates for us. So the process is just like hit and trial. You have to try out different variations and different options among the light upscale or the beta upscale, because light upscale is a fixed one. This option will only add minor details and fine tune your existing image. But the beta upscale is not fixed. It might be changing on the basis of the current state of development. Below, our results is getting ready, so wait for a few more seconds and we are going to get the finalized version of our Ninja Turtle that we are here for. Okay, so now we can see everything is changed. The blur is perfect. The pixels are super awesome. The details on the hand of it is good, and this is the finalized version that we have wanted. Okay, so this is how basically you can use all of these different options of upscaling and the variations along with light upscale and beta upscale. Beta upscale is the one that we haven't covered in this video, but in our next video, we are going to cover it and we are going to see what is the basic difference between light upscale and the beta upscale and what it does for you. So in this video, we have seen that how we can create some amazing art by just using 2 words of Ninja Turtles. Alright, so this is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next one.